All right, we're going to pause the renovation for today because I've been invited to a vineyard. Look at this place. This is amazing. Eleanor, who was the agent that helped me find my house, Abito Case, put the links to her websites in the description and whatnot. These are their friends who own this vineyard. I'll go and have a look at the cantina in a minute, but I've bought and drunk this wine myself. It's amazing. And to be here and see this with everybody picking by hand while I'm here, what a treat. So yeah, they've given me permission to film, send the drone out. Oh, thank you very much. This is amazing. So let me go and try and introduce you to everybody. See if they all say hello.
Buongiorno, buongiorno. Quindi arriveranno gli inglesi. Pues no, lo vediamo su internet.
They asked me what where is possible to see the video.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube.
So I'm not going to have a go at cutting because they're in a bit of a rush because the sun's up. It's hot today, so I think they're going to finish cutting in around half an hour or so. And the time now is 9:30 in the morning. So if it gets too hot, I think they stop cutting to protect the grapes. Well, I'm not very good at taste tests, as you know. Looks like a grape, tastes like a grape, slightly bitter, and it's got a seed in it. All right, let me go and see if we can find out what happens next in the process and check out. Obviously, I'm gonna have to buy some, aren't I? Gotta buy a case or two while I'm here. Yeah, this is amazing. What a privilege to be invited to the off to the cantina. So I'll point out the towns, and if any of you are coming here on holiday, you come here yourself. So I think that might be Acevia. I forget what town that's called. Serra de Conti. Eleanor said there's a very nice restaurant at the bottom of the hill here, but unfortunately I haven't got time to go today. Work gets in the way of lifestyle, eh? So we've got some work to do. But this is amazing. Wow, beautiful place. Can you imagine working here? All right, let's see if we get a tour of this cantina.
So tipo Totò io.
Okay. So first, they go in here.
Da lì, lì.
Okay.
This is mosto, juice d'uva, not free alcohol.
Well, the smell is amazing. So first in here, it's crushed through this pipe here, the big one. pressed in the machine. You see the juice coming out the bottom. Then the smaller pipe. These are, I think they said, cooling it down or chilling it. I think my name's on one of these. I'm having one of these. Look at this. So they do events, and it's all on this terrace. You can imagine in the evenings with the sunset. A little sunset over there somewhere. Ah, this is epic. This is it. See, it's not about the house so much, it's about this. Those who want to come and live this lifestyle, this is it. La Marche, I tell you what, in La Marche is something else. It's not me just saying this, they're doing a global campaign saying it's the new Tuscany and it's Italy's best kept secret. Don't all come at once though, don't all come at once.
You know, it depends of the year.
Yeah.
Some year the wine is better than the other.
Okay, so
This is a sparkling.
so sparkling,
Sparkling and still.
so Verdiccio,
Yes,
Reserva,
superior, yes.
and then
Also in
2019 was a good year.
yes.
Okay, salud. It's okay. Okay, fantastic.
Di casa.
Grazie.
Sì.
Cheers.
Have a nice day.
Cheers. So, 9:30 in the morning. This is the life. Hey, I think my daughters are going to enjoy a few bottles of these. You can't get this in the supermarkets, but there are some wine specialist shops in Senegal where I bought this from, and they do two sizes. It's really nice. I can't believe it's 9:30 in the morning.
In the north of Italy, in the
Right, just being really nosy. How much, for those of you who would love to buy a vineyard like this, I think you're staring down the barrel of 3 million. 3 mil. All right, so here it comes in. I wonder how many bottles they'll get out of this. All right, that surprised me. So this here, what am I going to guess? 2 cubic meters, maybe a bit more, 3 cubic meters. 800 bottles. Boom. 800. Okay. I tried to buy some wine, so in all honesty and transparency, I was going to try and buy some for the girls and some of the white, and he wouldn't let me buy it. So I only took 3 bottles as a gift, and I promised I'd come back and buy more next time. What a lovely place. All right. Quick interlude here. I'm back in England. After the last video, that night the phone rang. Had to come back. Everything's okay, no problem, but these things happen. Anyway, I've been back 5-6 weeks. I am climbing the walls. I've got to be honest. I can't wait to get back to Italy. I'm sure you can imagine. But I've not been wasting my time. Just editing the video here, which you've just seen the wine piece of, and I think I'm going to enjoy this on the weekend. Hope you enjoyed that wine section. Quite enjoyed editing that. More wine tours, I hear you say. Anyway, this is the field. I have been on to Dennis to sort the field out for me, and he's been a legend. He's going to use this bit for a while for a crop that his livestock's going to use. And then I've decided to use this piece, which is the top side of my land. Now, all the wine gifts. As lovely as it is, and as nice as it is spending all that money on wine, I think it's only fair that these gifts go somewhere a bit more, I don't know, somewhere that lasts a bit longer than a glass of wine. So I'm putting all the money into the trees here. So I'm onto a nursery, and I think I'll start off with 30 trees. It's going to be about €1,000 delivered, planted properly, mature trees in perfect lines. And that's where the gifts that you kind people have sent me is going. And so I figured, yeah, they're going to be here longer than we are. So why not? Seems a nice thing to do. The other thing that's kept me busy on my toes, other than the phone calls, because loads of you are calling. I'm on calls most evenings now. So thanks for booking those up. And yeah, they're going well. So people are finding them very useful. Just message me if you're interested, or it's on the website. The guide, people are asking about the guide. So this is the first section. It's taken me ages. I didn't want to just bang one out there that, you can all get online yourself anyway, because there's thousands of these bloody things out there, to be fair. So I wanted to be content rich, really raw, really honest, and sort of probe you to pull out what you are looking for and the questions you should be asking yourselves and the little pitfalls to watch out for. So it's try to be honest, like the channel, and say, look, watch out for this, or double check that. So it's taken me longer than I thought, but it's coming together nicely, and I will get that to you as soon as I can. That's the newsletter, which I've still got to do. I'm updating the website. I'm editing. I'm buying trees. What else am I doing? Oh yeah, I bought a trolley for the stones. So all your comments. This is the nice thing about being back. I can sort of digest the feedback, and then sit down and do what I used to do before, watch YouTube to learn these things. So it's been a good, productive couple of weeks, but yeah, I'm looking forward to get back. Can't wait to get back. So those of you who've messaged to say you're going to come and help in November, I'll call you all next week and we'll get a plan. But thanks. All right. I don't know what's coming next because I haven't edited it yet. I think I've got something that might go into 4 minutes. Maybe. We'll see. All right. Cheers. Right, I've got a technique. I mean, this grass is very long and I haven't got, I'm not going to talk about the tools I've got again, but they're not the right ones. Anyway, there is a technique. So it's a really powerful lawnmower. So what I've learned is if you just only cut, I don't know, a third of the blade, it's all right, it works, it goes through. So what I mean a third of the blade is when I'm looking down the mower, I'll show you. It's easier, isn't it? But let me show you the 1/3 mower technique. So it's Sunday night. Look at this. Look at this. God, it looks so different already. I should have done this days ago. It cheered me up, I think. It's the first time I've cut it, you see. So I thought I'd let it grow. Grass is taking in some bits, it's struggling in other parts, which is fair enough. But now I think this winter this will really come on. This time next year I think this will be really nice. Just getting the last of the sun, so I've just cut everywhere. I now realise the tool I need. I've seen with these, I think they're in the US, I don't know if I've seen them anywhere else. They're basically a strimmer. One goes clockwise, the other goes anti-clockwise. This is the front. So you wouldn't want to be stood in front of that thing, it'll take your leg off, but I think it'll cut through all the crap I've got. And if it's a big wheeled one with a motor, I think that's all I need. They're about $1,000, I think. So that could be good now. Anyway, that aside, I thought I'd catch the last of the sun. It's a beautiful day. It's been stormy the last few days, so it's really humid. And so I've been doing work and editing. And I suppose I should explain the shiner. So before, a few days ago, chucked the spade into the mud and I turned away. And then as I turned back, it slightly came towards me. And it only tapped my eyebrow. It was one of those like quick rub sting things. Didn't really hurt that much. But it looks like I've been 2 rounds with Bruno. So, 51-year-old, first black eye. It's not a benchmark. Nothing I'm proud of. Anyway, these things are good, aren't they? I've seen these more radlers. A year or so ago, there was only 1 or 2 in the supermarket. Now, every brewery's got a version of a radler. Well, they're 2% alcohol. This one's 1.3. It's not quite the wine. I'll get back into those wine reviews soon enough. Thanks for all of you who watched up to the end. Loads of you skip around, I can tell by the questions now. And it's like, yeah, shall I answer that, or have you skipped? It's fair enough, I don't mind. But somebody gave me an offer on this the other day. I wasn't tempted, but I laughed. I was like, bloody hell. I don't think they were serious. It was a lot of money. Anyway, so cheers. I'm loving all this, and it's all because of people like you watching. Brilliant. Sorry about the black eye. And the sweaty t-shirts. The phone rang. What can I do? This is the reality of back and forth. All right, let's get on with it. I will see you in Italy in a few weeks' time. What's that? Oh, there you go. Back in England. Dad taxi. What's this one? Hi Dad, yeah, can you pick me up at 9:30? Yeah, of course I can.